YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, The Real J Scott, back with another video. This time I want to share my thoughts on WWE NXT Deadline, which aired last night on Peacock. So the first match we had was the Men's Iron Survivor Challenge, which featured Wes Lee, Javon Evans, Nathan Frazier, Ethan Page, and a replacement for Eddie Thorpe, who got taken out earlier this week on NXT. His replacement was Obafemi. This was a nice match, hard hitting, especially when Ober entered the match. He was laying guys out left and right. Obafemi won the Men's Iron Survivor Challenge, and he will face the winner of the NXT Championship match between Trick Williams and Ridge Holland. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. Next match we had was the NXT Underground match between Lola Vice and Jada Parker. I love these two women. I think they're both great talent. I see a nice future ahead of them once they get to the main roster. Lola Vice was your winner. She put Jada Parker to sleep, but I'm sure that won't be the end of this feud. I'm sure Jada Parker is going to want to get her get back with Lola at some point down the line. So the third match of the night was our NXT Tag Team Champions Nathan Frazier, who's pulling double duty with his partner Axiom to face No Quarter Catch Club, which I think is kind of a silly name, of Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights. Now, honestly, I thought Tavion and Miles was actually going to pull out the win, but somehow Frazier and Axiom managed to keep their titles. It was a great match, a lot of near falls, but as I said, Nathan Frazier and Axiom are still your NXT Tag Team Champions. Fourth match we saw was Trick Williams versus Ridge Holland. Honestly, for me, I wasn't invested in this match too tough. For some odd reason, I knew Trick would retain against Ridge Holland. I'm not the real biggest fan of Ridge Holland. He's been okay from time to time, especially with his latest heel work, and even when he was with Sheamus and Butch, aka Pete Dunne, as he hates Butch now. But it was an okay match. There was a lot of back and forth between him and Trick. There was a spot that Trick got hung up between the ropes in his neck. Ridge was focusing in on Trick's neck throughout the match as he had attacked Trick and hurt him, put him in the hospital earlier this week on NXT. But like I said earlier, Trick retains, so he'll be facing Obafemi somewhere down the line for that match. I can't wait for that match. So the last match we had was the NXT Women's Iron Survivor Challenge. So there were a few spots that were kind of strange to me. Seemed like a couple of the women didn't know what they wanted to do, as they was kind of like just waiting around, I guess, trying to figure out their spot during the match. It's kind of odd, but Julia won the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge, so she would challenge Roxanne Perez again for the NXT Women's Championship. I'm hoping for that to be a good, clean match with no shenanigans at the end of the match like they did before, having Cora Jade come out and attack Julia for Roxanne to win the match. Also, I wanted to talk about this strange moment last night during the pay-per-view. So Tiffany Stratton showed up, and she was talking about possibly cashing in her Money in the Bank contract, which I'm hoping she doesn't. You know, you were the NXT champion once before, and you left and went to the main roster. So now you have the chance to take the title off either Nia Jax or Liv Morgan. So I'm hoping she cashes in on one of them at some point and takes that title. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts on NXT Deadline in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe on my channel. Your boy, The Real J Scott. As I said in my earlier video, which is also on my channel, my pickups for the year 2024, I have a lot of things in store for my channel. So you guys check me out on all social media platforms. I'm on Instagram under The Real J Scott 43, TikTok under the same name, even X, formerly Twitter. So check me out and come hang with your boy from time to time.